We want to let our player be able to click on this or actually just push one and it will auto attack depending if we have a target. So if I click one now, that should start going to this auto attack position. So let's add that. So what we're gonna need is a few things. We're gonna go into our scripts and let's see, scripts. Yeah, and the player, and we are going into the controls. And inside the controls, we will add a new control and call it action bar 1, like that. And then we can go into, let's just compile. Then we go into our player in the prefabs, player here, and open the controls and see now we have action bar 1. And what should the primary be to action bar 1? Well, we will set it as alpha 1, that. So if the player clicks 1, we will use action bar 1. And then we will go back to the scripts, this, and go into combat player. And what we need to do is when they click 1, we will start this auto attack function. So when we can start making this like a public method, and then we can say up in the update that, let's see, we can put it here, if player control dot controls dot action bar 1 get control binding down, that what should happen then? Well, he should do the start auto attacking. So now when we start the game, oh, I need to let it compile and go out of this prefab. So gonna give me an error. There we go. And we let it compile. Gonna start it. So when I have this now and click 1, it goes into the auto attack. But we get some problems, like if we don't have a target and we click 1, we get this error. So let's fix that part. So let's go back to the script and say, okay, so we start the auto attacking and then we get the error. Why do we get the error? Because we might not have a target. So we need to say if player controls, I think it is, player control selected enemy is not equal to null. So if we have a target, we should do all of this. So let's take this and put it in here. And what should happen if we like, don't have a target? Just gonna see here. So the if goes from here to here. So we say else if we don't have a target, then print don't have a target. That let it compile and go into the script or the game, sorry. And if we click 1 now, they say don't have a target. But if I click on this and get a target, like enemy selected, and click 1, it will go into the auto attack position. So now the action bars numbers works with our keybind. We will later do so. There comes like an animation and stuff. People can see they clicked. But for now, this one works. And the next part is that we want to be able to click on the icon. So when the player have a target and we click here, something will happen. It's actually quite easy. So let's go back into the script. We just need to make this one public. And then we will go into our prefabs. See here, prefabs, player, open the player, go to the button on the spell. So we have action 1, spell image, and here's the button. And on click, we're gonna say we will have new on click, put in the player, find the combat player, and find the start auto attack coroutine. And then we start the game. And if we just click it now, let's close this. We get don't have a target, but if we click here, we will start going to auto attack position. So now the player can run over and we can select the enemy and we can start using this. So now the action bar works with the functions, and we get this error sometimes. We'll fix that later, don't worry. But for now, it's not crashing our game.